Thank you for watching another Inside Tennessee Insider Report. I'm Gabby Santa, here with Danny Parker at Anderson Training Center. The Vols have just completed day 2 of summer camp. Coming into it, a lot of new guys coming in this year, freshmen, just newcomers in general. Yesterday, Butch Jones was speaking about how there's going to be a lot of opportunity for guys to come in as freshmen, newcomers, and start early this year. Yesterday, what was Butch saying about the defensive end position?
Yeah, they lost some key guys. Corey Vereen's gone, Detroit Lewis is gone, Derek Barnett's gone, so they've got to replenish that depth, and they got to do so in a hurry. DeAndre Johnson coming in from Miami in January was big for that group. From different things Brady Hoke has told me, he's going to have to play. He's probably the #1 guy to those 2017 class signees as far as filling that void with Kyle Phillips and Jonathan Combo, Darrell Taylor, those type of guys. Also in the mix now as of May are Matthew Butler out of North Carolina and Ryan Thaxton out of the Washington, D.C., Virginia area. So we'll see how quickly those two guys can get acclimated with Tennessee football and the speed of things with SEC. Them showing up earlier in the summer certainly helps them. But right now, DeAndre Johnson's probably that pick to be in that firm kind of group of that #4 defensive end spot.
And the other position that Butch was mentioning was wide receivers. I mean, who do you think has a shot going in this year at wide receiver as a freshman or a newcomer?
Well, two of those guys that were signed in the class, Jaquez Jones and Jordan Murphy, didn't show up until right around the start of July, whereas Joshua Palmer was able to get on campus a little bit sooner. On top of that, Palmer's from St. Thomas Aquinas down in Fort Lauderdale. In my opinion, it could make a strong case for being the top high school football program in all of the South. So a little bit more advanced, and he transferred there from Canada to get acclimated a little bit more. And won a state championship down there. So that on top of the extra couple months and working with Kevin Beard a little bit, being around Brennan Johnson, Marquez Callaway, Juwan Jennings, these guys for the summer is going to help Josh Palmer. And I like the way he looks. I think he's very fluid. I think he's very slick. I think it's just a matter of time before Jarrett Garantano and Quentin Dormady start trusting him. About 6'2", or right around 200 pounds already. So he's not one of those real skinny, runt-like teenage-looking wide receivers when he shows up. I think Joshua Palmer's got a chance to play and get to that rotation quickly.
And lastly, who do you think is going to get a chance at the running back position? Obviously, John Kelly's there, but freshman-wise, who do you see playing this year?
Yeah, definitely start and stops with John Kelly. I don't think anybody's going to debate that right now, but Carlton Vilsamay is going to have some competition out of that group. He didn't get a whole lot of carries last year, so he's kind of a de facto freshman, even though he is technically a sophomore. But I've been high on Ty Chandler for years. Being a mid-state guy, I got to see him in state championship games, went over, saw him play against Brentwood Academy a couple times, so I think he's probably the strongest candidate out of that trio of running backs to get carries as a true freshman. We'll see what happens to Trey Coleman out of Louisiana and Tim Jordan out of Florida. I saw Tim at practice, had some issues with ball security. Robert Gillespie's being very patient with him right now, teaching him the points, high and tight, things like that. Robert Gillespie always has a number of drills to help the ball security with the bands and everything, and really stressing that. I mean, it's the football, like Butch Jones says, carries the hopes, dreams, and aspirations. So if Tim can get that cleaned up, I think it's going to help him get on the field a little bit sooner. But right now, I think Ty Chandler is probably the guy that has the most tools to get in the mix and compete, maybe help John Kelly out with some of those carries.
Sure. Thank you so much, and thank you all for watching. We'll keep you updated with all the news that we get throughout camp. Gabby Santa for Danny Parker.